Hey guys, so this is going to be an epic, huge tutorial for crochet. I will be talking about single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet all in this video. You literally won't find any pattern out there that doesn't incorporate at least one of these. So let's get into it. I have already chained 11 chains. I have a whole separate chaining video that I will link in the description below, but I'm going to start with single crochet. So I'm going to insert my hook into the second stitch, and I'm going to pull up a loop by catching the yarn on my hook and bringing it through the loop, through the stitch, sorry. And now you can see I have two loops on my hook, and I'm going to just finish the single crochet by wrapping the yarn around my hook. So I wrapped it, and a good trick is to turn your hook upside down. That way you know that the yarn's not going to go anywhere, and then you just pull through both loops. So let's keep doing that. I'm going to insert our hook, bring up a loop, and we're going to wrap our hook. And we're just going to bring it through both loops that are on our hook at that time. So I'm just going to keep doing this for the rest of the row. So you can see I bring up a loop and I catch it and just bring it through. It's really simple. Honestly, it's just muscle memory, I think. You just have to get into a rhythm, and once you do that, you're golden. But practice definitely makes perfect. So I hope by watching me you can see that it's not so easy, but hopefully this is a good visual for you. There we go. I'm going to insert the hook into the stitch, and we're going to wrap the yarn, and you can see even I have trouble with this sometimes. So insert the hook, wrap it around the hook. There you go. Easy as pie. And we're just going to do this until the end. And then I'm just going to tell you what we're going to do next. We're going to do half double crochet next. But as you can see, we have just finished the first row of this square, and it's all single crochet. So it should look something like this. It might not be even. That might just be because you're holding, like you're making it too tight or something. But you'll get into it. So half double crochet, we're going to chain one and then turn it. As you can see, that's what I did. I will explain why. We want straight edges, and that's why we chain one, so that it can kind of flow. I don't really know how to explain it, but to do half double crochet, it's different in the beginning. We're going to wrap our yarn before we insert it. So we wrapped our yarn, and now we're inserting it into the stitch. And we're still going to pull up a loop. That's never changed. And now we have 3 loops on our hook. And we're just going to wrap our yarn again, and we're going to pull it through all 3 loops. See, I'm kind of doing it slowly. It got a little caught in the yarn, but so yeah, I pulled it through all 3. Now I'm going to wrap my yarn again, insert it into the stitch, pull up a loop, and once again I'm going to wrap the yarn around my hook, turn it, and pull through all 3 loops. There we go. It's really easy. So yeah, you wanna it's easy to make a square. You just have to remember to chain 1 at the end of each row, because that way it keeps the edges straight. Otherwise you would be losing a stitch and it would turn into like a triangle, I guess. And I get into it. So for double crochet you actually chain 2, and that's because it's a taller stitch, but I'll tell you about that once we get to double crochet. Oh, I guess, oh no, I think I just left. So once again, we're going to just wrap our yarn, insert it into the stitch, pull up a loop, and then we're going to wrap our hook and bring it through all 3 loops. So it's similar to single crochet in the sense that you are just pulling it through everything that's on your hook at that time, but it's different because it has an extra step in the beginning. And as you can see, we are almost at the end of this row. I'm trying to straighten it out, and it will straighten out, and that's something you can practice. And this is our last one. Sometimes you make the last stitch a little tighter, and that's why it's a little harder to work, but yes. And we just did our half double crochet row. How beautiful. All right, let's move on to double crochet. So for double crochet, like I said, we're going to chain 2, and this is because it's a taller stitch. So if we chained 1, it would pull on our last row and it would kind of round it out, and we don't want that. We want it to have straight edges. So let's get into it. So we chain 2, and then we're going to turn, and we're going to do the same thing as half double crochet. We're going to wrap our yarn and insert it into the hook, pulling up a loop, and now you see we still have 3, but we're going to wrap the yarn around our hook and pull it through the first 2 stitches. So I like to hold my finger on the loop that is closest to my finger, to my right hand. Bring it up 2, and then we wrap our yarn again, and then we pull it through the last 2. So let's do this one again because it's a little trickier. So that is all the same. The beginning is all the same. We still have 3 loops on our hook. Now we're going to wrap it and pull it through the first 2. And we're going to wrap it again and pull it through the last 2. So it's like 2 single crochets. That's why it's called a double crochet, but it's like 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. So I'm just going to let you watch that. And hopefully, but yeah, you can see already how much taller that double crochet stitch is from half double crochet, and definitely single crochet. So yeah, wrap it around and pull it through 2 at a time. So we pull it through those first 2, and then we wrap it and we pull it through the second 2. And you can definitely, like, as you can see, I have like a rhythm going. Like I obviously know how to do this, and that will come with time and practice. And we're almost to the end, so I just want you to be able to see how we're doing it. There we go. Insert, yeah, and our last stitch. We made it! So this is it, and I'm just going to chain 2 and turn it for the next row, because the only way that you can get better is by practicing and practicing and practicing. So keep doing these, keep switching between single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet, and I will see you guys in 1 second.
Hey guys, so I hope you liked that tutorial. I know I haven't put a lot of crochet videos on here for a while, so I just wanted to get this out for you because you deserve it. You guys are the best, and I didn't want you guys to think that I was just making knitting videos, because I'm going to make both. So the reason that I decided to put single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet all in one video, like tutorial, was because they're all built on each other, and I thought it would be silly to incorporate 3 separate videos for basically something I could do in one video. So hopefully this video wasn't too long for you, but I honestly think that if you just keep practicing making that square and working between single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet will really get you to feel the basics of crochet, and you can literally do not just beginner patterns, but you can do intermediate patterns and so on and so forth. So that's honestly why I did that. And that's how I learned. To be honest with you, I learned how to single crochet. Then I learned how to half double crochet. Then I learned how to double crochet. And those are the basic stitches that I still use to this day. So that's why I made one big video. I taught you how to chain in another video, so you already got that. So basically you guys are like all set, and we can but I'll keep making tutorial videos if you guys want them, or for like stitches that you don't always see that much, like, you know, front post double crochet, back post double crochet, stuff like that that you don't see too often. But because these are the most commonly used the most commonly used, that's why I incorporated them into this video. Yeah, so the next couple of videos, I'm trying to have like a good balance of videos of knitting and crochet, because I don't want to forget anyone. But I have an amazing pattern idea for crochet, and I'm trying to make it for knitters as well. But I think as of right now, it's just going to be a crochet tutorial. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel so that you get updates on anytime I get a new video out there. Please comment below or tweet me, Facebook me, Instagram me, all that good stuff, to let me know what you want to see next, if you have any preferences or any ideas or anything like that. I'd love to hear what you guys want to see next. If you have any suggestions, please don't hesitate to ask. I will make basically anything you ask. Well, I mean, craft-wise, I'll make anything you ask. I hope this video was entertaining as well as informative, and that you learned something from it. Keep on watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Entertaining as well as you learn something. What's that word I'm looking for? Okay.